Hello everyone, welcome back. We're nearly on part 40, which is very fun to know. Oh wait, I said I was going to do the fairy fountain, right? Let's do that then. But surely it's just going to be an arrows upgrade, right? I don't know what else it can be. Nice. We've read that. Thanks for the arrows, baby. Yeah, of course it is. So this surely isn't going to be any different to the bombs, right? Ya o moteru kazu ga agatta. So of course the, the number of arrows can hold rose. Saiko 60 pon made. So until, 60 counter for arrows maximum. Moteru yo ni natta. You became so that you can hold until 60 at max. Thanks so much. Journey. There he is. Okay, more fish. All right. I had to go and get more bait, so that took me ages. I went to Windfall Island, and apparently Terry doesn't exist there. He appears on his map, but I couldn't find him, so that was ridiculous. So I had to go somewhere else and buy more bait. Now I'm back here. We've seen that one before. San no Me Jima, maybe. So 3i Island. And here we go. I think I read this last time wrong, right? I think I said like Seirin. And I suppose it's possible that this is read as Tourin. But I think it's actually going to be Higashi Tonari. And the time before was Nishi Tonari. So I just completely read it wrong probably, but there you go. That's a risk, I suppose. Koko no Higashi Tonari ni aru Kojima de. Okay, so basically at or on the small island that exists to the left, next to of here, sort of thing. Deke Nimotsu? That's Nimotsu, right, isn't it? Nimotsu o seotta kawatta yatsu ni atta ze. Okay, so at that island that I just mentioned, at the small island to the east of here, I met a strange guy. Kawatta can mean weird in a strange way. Like, well, strangely it can mean weird. Even though it's a past tense of kawaru, meaning to change. Yeah, kawatta kind of is like an adjective, and it means weird, strange. I don't know why, but there you go. Kawatta yatsu. So I met a strange guy who, I suppose, like seotta. This means like just to bear, to carry on the back. Seou. It also means to like carry a burden, I believe, as well. But there you go. In this case, it's literal. I think it's to wear something on the back. So seotta, just past tense. I don't know, just because he has put it on his back, I suppose. But nimotsu, so he was holding the nimotsu on his back. Nimotsu is just like anyone's, well, I suppose luggage, but, you know, anything you're kind of carrying is kind of your nimotsu, maybe. And dekke is a slightly rougher kind of pronunciation of dekai, meaning huge or massive. Takara sagashi demo shiteru you datta ga. Okay. So takara sagashi demo, it's like, yeah, treasure searching or whatever, I suppose. Shiteru. You know, was doing, or is doing, was doing, whatever. Yo datta. Okay, so was then. So seems, or it did seem, I suppose, that he is doing, yeah, treasure searching or whatever. Or something similar. Anna toko ni nani ga aru tenda? Anna toko ni, so this is, you know, such a, and then toko is a shortening of tokoro, so place, so at, well, yeah, at such a place. Nani ga aru, you know, what exists, tenda. I don't know what that really is, actually. It's quoting it, but I don't know if he's saying, I don't know if he's quoting us saying it to him as if we said it to him, or if he's quoting himself saying it to the other guy. Anna toko ni nani ga aru tenda. Oh, maybe it's just what he thinks, what he's thinking. Mattaku monozuki na yatsu da ze, maybe. Monozuki? Is that just like materialistic or something? No, curiosity. Idle curiosity, apparently. I don't know. Well, this one's kind of complaining about him, I believe. Like, mattake. Monozuki na yatsu da ze. Oh, maybe is it just like he is a curious... He's a curious character, maybe. Something like that. As in, you know, we're curious about him. He's curious about him. We're curious about him. He's a curious guy, kind of thing. And then all of this stuff. Alright. Wait, is this right? To the east. Okay, we're back at this terrorized island. Devastated island. Sakana no Shima? So just Fish Island. Tsuki no hidari gawa ga chokotto kaketa yoru. That was right, wasn't it? Kaketa yoru. Okay, so Tsuki no hidari gawa, so the moon's left side. Chokotto is, I guess, is just like a little, just a little. You know, chokotto, chotto, choito. There's lots of these kinds of words, similar sounding words that mean basically the same thing. So chokotto, yeah, just another way of saying it. And then kaketa yoru. So on nights when the moon's left side is, you know, just a little lacked. You know, it is lacking just a little. Kono atari no umi ni kitemi na. So this area's ocean too. You know, try coming. Deruze. So I don't know. It will appear. It will be here. You know, something will appear. Something will come out. sort of thing. Okay, good. I'm glad that was short. Cheers, mate. On with the quests. No. Don't make me kill you guys. Okay, same thing again. So Ichi no me shima, Ichi no mejima, I don't know. Umi no ue ni kore miyogashi ni deteru hikari no wa o mita koto andaro. I feel like we've read this one already. We haven't, but I don't know, man. Yeah, it's very similar to another. So on the ocean, or above the ocean, or on top of the ocean, or whatever. Kore miyogashi ni deteru. I think this was like fancily appearing. Hikari no wa, light rings. Mita koto andaro. There exists the phenomenon of having seen these light rings. Does not there? Right? Are wa ya. Sono shita ni o takara ga aru te iu wakariyasui shirushi nanda yo. Okay, so are wa yo, those. Sono shita ni, at below them. O takara ga aru, there exists treasure. Te iu, that kind of wakariyasui, easy to understand. Shirushi, just a sign, a symbol, a signal. Shirushi nandaya, a sign, and then nandayo, obviously just explanatory language. Demo yao, naka ni wa fudan wa hikatte nakute takara no mappu te yatsu o hiraita toki dake hade ni hikaru yatsu ga atte ya. So demo yao, just like but. Naka ni wa fudan wa hikatte nakute. I don't know what this naka ni wa is. Is it like within those light rings, as a part of those light rings? Maybe. Fudan is just like, normally, standard, regular. So yeah, fudan wa hikatte nakute. So normally, to not light up, to not shine. Takara no mappu te yatsu. Oh, okay. Hiraita toki dake. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I think it's all modifying this yatsu at the end, right? There exists some. No, that's the exists. Atteyo. So there exists some that kind of light, fabulously, only at the time you have opened a thing called a treasure map, and that, don't light up normally among those light rings. So within those light rings, there are ones that, within what we call light rings, I suppose, there exist things that only light up when you open a treasure map. And they obviously have a much longer beam and everything, and they, they're more valuable treasure and all that stuff. Soitsu no shita ni wa sunge o takara ga nemutteru rashii ze. So yeah, at underneath of those, sunge o takara, incredible treasure, amazing treasure, great treasure. Nemutteru rashii, rests or sleeps, apparently. And there you go. All right. Okay, Loku no me Jima, maybe 6-eye island. Taurato ni loten ga atte ya. Okay, loten is like usually it's kind of like maybe like a portable stall, or like a a shopping stall. You get loads of them obviously at like markets and stuff. You know, people have stalls and that. Anyway, Taurato ni, so at Windfall Island, loten ga aru. Basically, there exists a stall. I think this is tame kondeso na lippana kinko o okugai ni dashipanashi nandakedo ya. Okay, tameru is to save up, which we may have seen with a different kanji before, maybe. But this is in the sense of money. Tameru, so to save up money, to collect and accumulate money. Tame konde so, I guess. So tame konde iso, maybe. Na lippana kinko. So kinko is a gold warehouse or a safe. It's literally a gold warehouse, but that's a safe. Lippa obviously is like splendid, fancy, so a splendid safe. That maybe seems to have accumulated money placed within it, maybe. The so is kind of, looks as though it has money saved up in it, I think. So tame konde so na lippana kinko. Okugai ni. Okugai is just like outside of a roof. So outside, basically. Like, yeah, the outside. Just not under a roof. So okugai ni. And then dashi panashi. This panashi, I think it's usually panashi. Panashi after like the stem of a verb means that the verb has been done and then the thing has been left that way. So you might hear like ake. Is that even right? Ake panashi maybe, or ake banashi or something, when a door has been like opened and left open. I think I can't remember what it is, but anyway, dashi panashi. So this is like someone's placed it down and then left it, and it's just left that way. It's just left outside, placed outside. So not secure at all. And then nandakeda ya, just explanatory language. Are ja sono uchi dorobo ni yarareru na. Are ja. I think it's like are dewa, meaning like in that state. The safe, being left in that state, just kind of left, placed outside. Sono uchi, I guess, just means, within a certain time period. Uchi, yeah, usually means like within a certain time. So while doing something uchi ni, something else happened. During the uchi of making this video, I don't know, someone left an Amazon parcel for me or something, it's like that sort of thing. So I don't know what sono really refers to, but it's just kind of saying like, yeah, I don't know, sono uchi, I don't know, man, like, oh, maybe it's just like, in the time that it is left outside, unattended, I suppose. Dorobo is just burglar, thief, robber. Ni yarareru, it will be kind of done, it will get done in by a thief, or obviously, a thief is going to take all the money or whatever. A thief is going to come and mess it up, sort of thing. Ma, ore nara dorobo o mitsuketara genko han de totsukamaete yaru ga na. Okay, ma just sort of neutralizing the mood, I think, or saying like, well, ore nara, were it me, dorobo o mitsuketara, when or if I found a thief, genko han de, I think that must just mean like is that vigilante or something? Red-handed, yeah, red-handed. Genko han de is literally the entry. Okay, red-handedly, I guess. Totsukamayete. I've got to look that up as well, but it basically means to capture them. Yeah, to catch. Totsukamaete yaru. That yaru doesn't really do anything. It doesn't really change the meaning. Just kind of changes the vibe a little bit. And then gana, meaning just like, that's what I would do, but kind of thing. Just softening the ending. He doesn't want to sound too sure of himself, I guess. Solya mochiron loten no oi-chan na sharei ga meate dakedo na. Okay, awesome. Brilliant. Solya, like that actions, those sorts of actions, what he just said. Mochiron, of course. Loten no oi-chan. The stalls, the stalls. How do you translate this? Middle-aged dude owner sort of thing. Or the stall's owner, basically. Na sharei. Sharei is like, I guess, thanks reward, or a reward, basically. Sharei. Yeah, reward. Ga meate. Meate is like a target, a goal. Something to aim for. Object, purpose. And then dakedo na. So again, just softening the end. But he's saying that, doing such things would of course be for the purpose of getting a reward out of the stall's owner. And then kore ga otona no yarikata demon yo. Okay. I'm not entirely sure what he means here, actually. I wonder if kore ga otona no yarikata. So this is the literally kind of way of doing of an adult. And then temon yo. I don't know if he's saying this is a matter of. This is the matter of what to do as an adult, or maybe mon is just adding emotion. I think it's like this is a matter regarding what is the adult thing to do. Maybe I don't know, man. Maybe something like that. Later, dude. There he is. I thought he was gonna. I thought we'd already got this map square. So. Thought he was gonna say something else. I missed the thing. Never mind. I'll look at it afterwards. Ore no sakana uranai ni yoru to, Anchan wa nando mo koko ni konakucha narane unmei ni atte. I don't know why that's ni, actually. What the hell is ni? Very strange. Okay, ore no. So, yeah, obviously my sakana uranai. Uranao is to predict the future. So uranai is basically the noun form of that. So my, I guess, fish premonition? My fish fortune telling kind of thing. Ni yoru to, which is like, accord with my fish sense and, or according to my fish sense, basically. Anchan wa nando mo, so you, nando mo, it just expresses like a large number of times, I suppose. The mo often kind of does that with amounts. It expresses like a what's the word? Not excessive, but just emphasizes that it's a lot, I suppose. You could even put a number. You could even put a number with it. Like if you'd been to see a movie or something like 10 times, you might say like judo mo mita koto aru, which the mo just kind of emphasizes, I think, that it's a lot. So nando mo is just saying, many times basically. Koko ni to here konakucha narane. Do not come and it is unacceptable. Or, of course, must come here many times. And then unmei, so that's a fate, destiny. That's like a fate to do it. But I don't know why it's ni atte. I feel like ga atte is what I would expect to see. Ore no sakana uranai ni yoru to anchan wa nando mo koko ni konakuche narane unmei ni atte. I don't know why it's ni. We'll find out what the next text box is. Sono unmei no kagi wo nigiru lucky item wa tarai to horsu nanda to yo. Okay. その運命の鍵を握るラッキーアイテムは Okay. So the lucky item that grasps, maybe, the key of that fate, or the holds the key of that fate, is the tub and hose nandatoyo. But of course we know this Taraito Horsu is a mispronunciation on his part of Triforce. Toraiforce. But Taraito Horsu. That's way funnier in Japanese, isn't it? The tub and hose. In English it's like triumph forks. But yeah. それとそのTaraito Force. He's gone with force this time instead of horse. それとそのタライトフォースについての情報はチンクルとかいうやつに聞けって出てるぜ。So I think he's saying that, yeah, still according to his fish intuition, his fish fortune telling, this information is deteruing. It's coming out. It is making an appearance. It is coming out from his intuition. It's appearing, this information, maybe. It is it's what he sees, I guess. Deteru. And so soreto, that and, I think. So in addition to that, I guess, sono toraito fusu ni tsuite no jouhou wa. That tub and hose about information. Tinkle or whatever, the guy called Tinkle or something. Yeah, no, it's literally that, isn't it? The guy... No, let's start here, actually. Ask the guy called Tinkle or something, for information about that tub and hose. And then this, as I said, is quoting that kind of information. This thing is also what my intuition is saying. こう見えても俺の占いはよく当たるんだ. Okay, no punctuation. It's kind of annoying, but there you go. I'm pretty sure that's the end of that sentence. こう見えても, it's like こう見えても, I think is literally, well, not literally, I don't know why I keep saying that. I think it's just like, even though I appear this way, even though I look like this, 俺の占いは my fortunes よく当たるんだ. They often hit the mark. They are often correct, I believe. And then 信じた方がいいぜ, just, believing me is the better. You better believe me, basically. You'd do well to believe me, I think. Later, dude. Higashi no Sankaku to, so just, Eastern Triangle Island. あんちゃん、妖精って捕まえたことあるかい? Yosei fairies 捕まえた captured koto phenomenon aru. So does there exist a phenomenon of having captured a fairy? Or have you ever captured a fairy? Yes, I have. Bakemon ni bokko bokko ni tsarete, mo dameって時に持ってると安心な妖精ちゃんだ. Alright, good. I like this guy. Bakemon, obviously bakemono, meaning monster. Ni bokko bokko ni sarete. So when you are made to be bokko bokko, which is like, bokko bokko is just like hitting. It's just the sound of beating up. It's an onomatopoeic word, meaning beaten up, beat up. I think it's like, might be like the sound of hitting, punching, kicking, the contact of limbs with the body and stuff. Maybe. But that's what it means anyway. Boko boko is to beat up and stuff. So when you are made to be boko boko by a monster. And then this should, I feel like this should be in quotes, really. Mo dame. Like, meaning just like a noise, basically. And then, you know, before long I am done for kind of thing. But that's in quotes. It should be in quotes, right? Te toki ni. So it's kind of modifying the toki. It's like at the time when you are, I'm done for. You know, at the time when you think that. At such times, maybe. Yeah, at such times. Motteru to, you know, if you are possessing a fairy and, or rather, no, just if you are possessing a fairy. Anshin na yosei chanda. Like anshin is just relaxed, isn't it? At ease, calm. So anshin na yosei chan. Chan, or you know Chan. Come on, you're studying Japanese, you know Chan. So yeah, anshin na yosei chan. So just kind of a kind of gives you relief fairy is maybe what this kind of means. It's not the fairy isn't relieved. The fairy makes us sort of calm and collected because we know we've got the fairy and therefore we feel backed up and at ease, right? That's what I think's kind of going on here. Anshin na yosei chanda. Sonna yosei chan wo naka ni irete mochi arukeru benri na mono hoshiku nai kai? Okay. Interesting. Sonna yosei chan wo naka ni irete mochi arukeru benri na mono. So it's all modifying mono here. Saying an item or a convenient item that you hold can walk, or rather can walk around holding. And, you know, put inside such fairies. That's ridiculous, isn't it? So a thing that you can put such fairies inside and, you know, walk around holding. Yeah. Hoshikunai, like, do not you desire one? Do not you desire such a thing? And then Kai, just a questiony thing. Hoshikattara, koko kara minami ni itta umi no ue ni uiteru binbou kusai fune o sagasu kotta na. So hoshikattara, if it is desirable, or when it is desirable, or less literally, if you want one. Koko kara, from here, minami ni itta, having gone to the south from here, I guess. Umi no ue ni uiteru, so floating on top of the ocean. Binbou kusai fune. So I think this is just like a ship that kusai usually means to stink, but in this case it doesn't really mean that. It's kind of like just I suppose to very much give off the vibe of binbou, where binbou is like poor, you know, poverty, no money, you know, it's sort of run down, kind of abandoned, you know. So it's a binbou kusai fune, so it's a ship that kind of reeks of poorness in perhaps kind of a bit of a trying to match the Japanese translation kind of way. And then sagasu kotta na. So this kotta is just koto. People just use koto to give advice. You'll see it a lot in kind of sort of hard speech, katai speech, very stiff speech. It's kind of a formal way usually of telling someone to do something. It's like, it's not friendly, it's not cold really either. It's just matter of fact. But he's obviously not saying koto, he's saying kotta. But he's telling us that we should, you know, go searching for this ship that reeks of poorness that's floating in the ocean, having gone to the south of where we currently are, right? So I'm trying to make it work there, but there you go. Right, what am I doing? Yeah, I want to keep going this way, right? Okay. I guess I should go in that fairy fountain as well. Assuming I haven't already. Toge no yosei to. So toge is a thorn. I don't know why it's called that, really. Is this a thorn? I don't know. Anchan. Kin no hanete mottenai kai. So do not you possess golden feathers? Saikin ryu no to ni sunderu ritozoku no onna no ko no aida de chou kawaii te ninki rashii ze. Okay, so Saikin just recently, ryu no to, so just Dragon Island, ni sunderu, living at Dragon Island, ritozoku no onna no ko, Rito tribe, female children, or girls, of course, much less creepily. But yeah, Rito tribe girls, no aida de. I think that's just like in the, it's kind of literally like in the space. It means like among Rito girls, right? And then chou kawaii is probably should be in quotes again. Te, so chou kawaii, quote, or quote chou kawaii, chou just meaning very, kawaii obviously just meaning lovely, cute. I prefer the word lovely sometimes for kawaii. It's a much better word sometimes. Cute is not, should not always be the translation. But it usually is. And then ninki rashi. So ninki is just popularity. He's not really said anything there. He hasn't said ninki ga aru, which I would expect. He's just said ninki, which is kind of funny. But then rashi, obviously just meaning apparently. He has kind of heard hearsay about this, I suppose. Demo ya, kin no hane wa tori no bakemon wo tausane to te ni hayarane te hanashi dash. So demo yo, just but, kin no hane, golden feathers, wa tori no bakemon, bird monsters, wo tausane to, if I suppose, if you don't defeat bird monsters, teni hairane, they do not enter into the hand, or you cannot get them, you won't get them. Te hanashi dash, te hanashi, we've seen this a lot. What is hanashi? Is it just like saying something like, but those things, I don't know what hanashi, I don't know how to translate it really. Te hanashi. Is it just like with, I don't know, man. What is that? Like we're talking about it. Demo yoke tori no bakumo wa tausane to te ni hairane te hanashi dash. Is it just saying that there exists also this topic of not being able to get them unless you defeat, I don't know, man, something like that. Kanojo no iru ritozoku no otoko wa tehen da na. Kanojo is just, in this case, girlfriend. I think it usually is, to be honest. You may have learned that kanojo means she, or kanojo tachi is obviously, they, like women and stuff. Yeah, but usually kanojo, I think maybe usually kanojo is girlfriend. So it's kanojo no iru ritozoku no otoko, so Rito tribe men who, to whom exist girlfriends. Tehen dana, so tehen is just tai-hen, meaning a considerable ordeal, sort of like it's tough for them. So yeah, it's tough to be a Rito man with a girlfriend. And that's that. I guess I'll quickly try and go in here. I don't think I've done it before, have I? I'm really glad that post box isn't shaking. I feel like I've read enough. Okay, what's going on here, man? Oh, okay, fine. Okay, I assume this is the last quiver upgrade. And then the only thing we need now is the magic, the double magic. Which we may get. Ya o moteru kazu ga agatta. So of course, yeah, the number of arrows that you can hold rose. Cycle Kyuju Kuhon? Kyuju Kuhon? I don't even know. Made moteru yo ni natta. So you became able so that you can hold until 99 of them max. Alright, cheers. Cheers then. Okay, that's that. Thanks for watching. Like if you want, don't if you don't. Sub if you want, don't if you don't. Thanks to my patrons. Hope it's been worth it, and I'll catch you next time.